Hello sa ating mga matiyagang taga-subaybay at nais matuto dito sa aking channel, Sir Joel. Magandang buhay! Our topic today is about subtraction of dissimilar fractions. So yung una nating video, yung video number 5, is all about subtraction of similar fractions. Again, laging nauna ang similar para na sa ganon, pagdating natin sa dissimilar, madali na once na nakuha natin ang least common denominator. So, ready na ba kayo? Our first example is 8 over 9 minus 2 over 3. If you look at the given denominators, they are 9 and 3. So, magkaiba. Again, our target is to make these two denominators the same. So, hahanapin natin ang least common denominator of 9 and 3. What are the multiples of 9? The multiples of 9 are 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, and so on. Now, paano nakuha? By simply multiplying 9 by 1, 2, up to 5. Okay? And then multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and so on. Again, multiply 3 by 1 to 5. Now, look at the common multiples of 9 and 3. If you notice, in our screen, the common multiple of 9 and 3, the least one is 9. Now, since 9 is the common multiple, yun ang gagamitin nating common denominator. So, 9. Then, with our common denominator, i-divide natin ito dun sa original given denominators 9 and 3. Tingnan natin. 9 divided by 9. The answer is 1. Then 1 times 8. Okay? Kasi the given numerator is 8. In 8 over 9. Next, we have 9 divided by 3 times 2, which is the given numerator. Then tingnan natin kung ano ang product of 1 times 8 and 3 times 2. What is 1 times 8? The answer is 8. Then copy the denominator, 9. Then, minus the product of 3 and 2 is 6. So, it is 6 over 9. Diba? Pareho na ang denominators natin. If that is our case, pwede bang isubtract ang 6 from 8? Kung pwede, then do it. What is 8 minus 6? The answer is 2. So, it is now 2 over 9. Question, naka-lowest term na ba ang 2 over 9? Let us check. Tingnan natin, ano-ano ba ang possible factors ng 2 and 9? So, we can get the factors of 2 through 1 times 2 only. Then, 4, 9 through 1 times 9. And 3 times 3. Again, look at the common factors of 2 and 9. The greatest common factor of 2 and 9. If you notice, sa screen, ang common factor lang nila ay 1. Since 1 ang common factor, 2 over 9 then is written already in its lowest term. So the answer in our first problem is simply 2 over 9. That's it. Example number 2 is 5 and 3 over 5 minus 1 over 2. The given denominators here are 5 and 2. What are the multiples of 5? We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and so on. Again, i-multiply lang natin siya by 1 to 5 in this case. Multiples of 2 are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on. Multiply natin ito by 1 to 5. Now, look at the common multiple of 5 and 2. The answer is 10. At yung 10 na yon ang ating common denominator. Again, isosolve lang muna natin. Dito ay yung fractional part. 10 divided by 5 times the numerator 3. We have 2 times 3. Then, 10 divided by 2 times the numerator 1 is 5 times 1. So, what is 2 times 3 and 5 times 1? 2 times 3 is 6. Then, copy the denominator 10. Minus the product of 5 and 1 is 5. Copy the denominator 10. Again, if you notice, pareho ng 10 ang denominator. Can we subtract now 5 from 6? If yes, do it now. What is 6 minus 5? 1. Then copy the denominator 10. Again, tingnan natin, since it is already 1 ang numerator, ibig sabihin yan, pag 1 ang numerator, kahit ano pa man ang denominator, ang fraction ay written already dun sa kanyang tinatawag na lowest term. Now, what's next? Copy your fractional part, answer 1 over 10. Then going back dun sa ating problem, look at the given whole numbers this time. So, we have 5 para dun sa 5 and 3 over 5. And then, since we do not have a whole number in 1 over 2, katulad ng sabi natin, we can represent the whole number of 1 over 2 by 0. Then get the difference of 5 and 0 to get 5. Then your answer 5, i-add dun sa iyong fractional part answer na 1 over 10. So what is 5 plus 1 over 10? It is simply 5 and 1 over 10. Therefore, ang answer dun sa 5 and 3 over 5 minus 1 half is equivalent to 5 and 1 over 10. Example number 3, 7 and 1 over 8 minus 3 over 4. The given denominators are 8 and 4. What are the multiples of 8? We have 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, and so on. Again, multiply lang natin siya from 1 to 5, yung 8. Next, multiples of 4 are 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, and so on. So, multiply 4 by 1 up to 5. Okay? Now, the common multiple of 8 and 4 is 8 at first. Tama? Since you are looking for the least common multiple, yung 8 ang gagamitin natin at hindi yung 16. So, 8 is the least common denominator kasi nga, the least common multiple is 8. So, again, uunahin nating isolve ay yung fractional part. Pabalik ulit. 8 divided by the denominator 8 times the numerator 1. And then, yung kasunod, 8 divided by 4 times the numerator 3. Kunin ulit natin ang product of 1 times 1 and 2 times 3. What is 1 times 1? The answer is 1. Then copy the denominator 8. Minus the product of 2 and 3 is 6. Uy, very good. So, copy the denominator 8. Now, tingnan natin. Pwede bang isubtract ang 6 from 1? 6 babawasin mula sa 1? Imposible. Diba? So, dito papasok yung ginawa natin before na borrowing. Ibig sabihin, manghihiram tayo ng 1 doon sa whole number na 7. So, rename 7 and 1 over 8. Tingnan natin. Since the given fraction is 1 over 8, copy 1 over 8. Now, paano natin i-rename yung 7? In 1 over 8, the given denominator is 8. Kaya, magkakaroon tayo ng 8 over 8 para i-consider na 1. Then, plus 6 to make it 7. Kaya, if you rename 7, ang mangyayari doon ay magiging 6 and 8 over 8. Okay? Then, add it to 1 over 8. Ano ngayon ang magiging sagot? So, since denominators are the same, pwedeng i-add ang numerators. 8 and 1. So, 6 and 8 over 8 plus 1 over 8 is equal now to 6 and 9 over 8. So, instead of 7 and 1, 8, ang ating gagamitin this time ay 6 and 9 over 8. Now, kanina, ang tanong, 7 and 1 over 8 minus 3 over 4. Diba, na-rename natin yung 7 and 1 over 8. Ano nga ang kinalabasan? It is 6 and 9 over 8. So, minus 3 over 4. Going back, dun sa ating nakitang least common denominator of 8 and 4. So, ang sabi natin, it is 8. So, baliktarin ulit natin. 8 divided by 8. Ibig sabihin ng baliktarin ay di pabalik ang operation. 8 divided by 8 is 1. Times the numerator 9. So, 1 times 9. Then, 8 divided by 4 is 2 times the numerator 3. Let us check. Ano uli ang product? 1 times 9, the product is 9. Then copy denominator, 8. 2 times 3, the answer is 6. Then copy the denominator, 8. Pwede na bang isubtract ang 6 from 9? If yes, what is 9 minus 6? The answer is 3. Then copy denominator, 8. Question, ang 3 over 8 ba ay naka-lowest term? Tingnan natin. What are the factors of 3? So, pwede siya true 1 times 3. So, the factors of 3 now are 1 and 3. Factors of 8 can be obtained through 1 times 8 and 2 times 4. If you notice, ang common factor ng 3 and 8 is simply 1. Ibig sabihin, 3 over 8 ay naka-lowest term. Again, what's next? Copy your answer. Fractional part answer, 3 over 8. Then, look at our given. Yung whole numbers are 6 and 0. Tama? Subtract 6 by 0. The answer is 6. Your answer 6, idadagdag dun sa fractional part answer na 3 over 8. The answer is what? 6 and 3 over 8. Therefore, 7 and 1 over 8 minus 3 over 4 is equal to 6 and 3 over 8. And this is our final answer. Ayos? Example number 4. 5 and 5 over 6 minus 2 and 1 over 3. The given denominators are 6 and 3. Multiples of 6 are 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, and so on. So, i-multiply lang yung 6 sa 1 up to 5. Next, we have multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and so on. Multiply 3 sa 1 up to 5. Now, if you look at the multiples of 6 and 3, magkatulad sila sa 6 and 12 dito sa ating screen. But, as what we have agreed, at katulad ng ating ginagawa, ang gagamitin nating multiple ay yung least common multiple. At yun ang magsisilbing least common denominator. Okay? Now, so sabi natin, LCD is 6. So, isosolve ulit natin yung fractional parts. 6 divided by 6 times the numerator 5. And then, minus 6 divided by 3 times the numerator 1. What is the product of 1 times 5? The answer is 5. Copy the denominator, 6. What is the product of 2 times 1? The answer is 2. Then copy denominator, 6. Ang tanong, pwede bang isubtract ang 2 from 5? If yes, what is 5 minus 2? The answer is 3. Then copy denominator, 6. Another question, ang 3 over 6 ba ay naka-lowest term? So, kuhanin ang factors ng 3 and 6. What are the factors of 3? So, 3 can be obtained through 1 times 3. Therefore, the factors of 3 are 1 and 3. Factors of 6 can be obtained through 1 times 6 and 2 times 3. Now, ano-ano ang common factors ng 3 and 6? Ay di 1 and 3. Well, in this case, dahil ang kinukuha mo ay common factor or factors, edi yung mas malaki naman ang ating pipiliin para magsilbing common divisor of 3 and 6. So, i-divide natin ang numerator na 3 and 6 by 3. What is 3 divided by 3? 1. 6 divided by 3? 2. So, instead of 3 over 6, it is now equivalent to 1 over 2. Okay? Next, copy your fractional part answer 1 over 2. Then, going back dun sa ating problem, meron tayong whole numbers na 5 and 2. Copy. Then, subtract 5 and 2. The answer is 3. Yung 3, i-add sa fractional part answer mo kanina na 1/2 or 1 over 2. What is 3 plus 1 over 2? The answer is 3 and 1 over 2. Therefore, 5 and 5/6 minus 2 and 1/3 is now equivalent to 3 and 1/2. And this is our final answer. Ayos? Ngayon, ano-ano yung steps na ginawa natin para ma-solve ang ating problem? Number 1, determine the given denominators. Ibig sabihin, kapag nalaman mo na yung denominators given, pwede nating i-apply yung skip counting o yung tinatawag nating paraan ng pagkuha ng multiples of given denominators. Dahil yun ang magsisilbing least common denominator kapag nakuha na natin yung common multiple. Ayos? Number 2, solve for the fractional parts first. Yun ay if possible. Anong ibig sabihin ng if possible? Kasi may case na pag sinolve yung fractional parts, pwede nating hindi masolve kaagad-agad. That's why may nakalagay dito na apply borrowing if needed. Diba, nagbaborrow tayo ng isa or ng 1 doon sa given whole number. Then step number 3, subtract the given whole numbers. So matapos mong isolve yung fractional parts, after getting the difference, ay di yun daw namang difference of the given whole numbers. And lastly, get the sum. Sum of what? Your answer in fractional parts and your answer dun sa difference of the given whole numbers. At ito ang steps na dapat nating sundin in order to solve problems regarding subtraction of dissimilar fractions. Again, for the last part, ito na ulit yung ating exercises. In this case, you are asked to subtract and simplify your answers. Alam ko naman kayang-kaya nyo to kasi meron naman tayong samples 1 to 4 na similar to these problems. Kayo pa, sanay na kayo. So, good luck. Alam kong kayang-kaya nyo sagutan ito at makukuha nyo i-perfect ang inyong score. Okay? Muli po, thank you. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagsubaybay. Palagi nyo lang tatandaan, maging matyaga upang matuto dito sa aking channel, Sir Joel. Salamat po.